Okay, guys. Today's topic is cultural appropriation and why that's bullshit.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, my hair is all ready. Okay, so we saw this beautiful woman yesterday. She had cornrows and she had all these beautiful yarn colors braided into her hair and all that. She just looked amazing. And you could probably see this coming, but she was white. No one gave a shit. She was like the sweetest person, you know. She she let us know when our laundry machine wasn't working out so well, she chatted with us, made conversation, She was awesome. All right. But people would say that because of her hair, because of how it was, that she was appropriating black culture or something. Now, guys, take a good look at my husband. Loki, look at the camera. He's black, okay? Like somewhat light skinned because he's mixed with a few other things, but he's black. He don't give a shit. Okay, we saw another woman yesterday, another white woman with dreadlocks, and her boyfriend was a much darker skinned black. He didn't give a shit. How the fuck did I just use up 5%? Okay. Fuck. Okay, so battery's low. This might cut out. But we were saying that most actual black people don't really seem to care if white people wear dreads. And it's mostly, the cultural appropriation movement, it's mostly just white people trying to police other white people. Like, for instance, the Vikings also wore dreadlocks, but apparently that's not valid because Vikings are a white culture or some shit like that. Also, there was this article about these cancer survivors who got henna paste tattoos on their heads, because they didn't have hair, and it made them feel rejuvenated and made them feel better about themselves. But apparently that's not valid. It's not like a valid use, even though they had cancer. And they're like, well, that's no excuse. Okay, well, what if an Indian person comes around and wants to do henna designs on other people, Oh, well, that's okay because they're sharing their culture. Okay, what if it's Indian people who are doing the henna tattoos on cancer patients? Bzah? Bzah? And Loki said that it has gotten to the point where anything you wear could be considered appropriation. Like, oh, this outfit was made in China. Well, you're exploiting the Chinese. Better just go put on a burlap sack, but then you're exploiting those cultures that are too poor to really afford anything but a burlap sack. I don't know what those are, but I'm sure there's one around here somewhere. So you might as well just go nude, but then you're appropriating nature's culture. So then you might as well just be dead, but then, oh no, you're appropriating emos and the dead. So what the fuck are you even supposed to do? So this is why my stance on it personally is self-expression is not a political debate, okay? If you want to wear dreads, wear dreads. If you want to wear yarn in your hair, fucking be fabulous, okay? If you want to wear whatever random outfit you have, go ahead and wear it. Most people who complain about it, they're white or white passing, or they're so far with their heads up social justice's butt they can't even see logic anymore, and they don't understand that everything is made from a bunch of fucking different cultures, okay? It is not cultural appropriation to eat Chinese food or Mexican food or Greek food. I mean, pretty sure the owners of those restaurants want you to eat there because it pays their rent, and most of them are of that culture, those cultures anyway. So, yeah. Also, one argument that I've seen back to clothing and hairstyles is, well, what if my black friend says it's okay? And they're like, oh, your black friend doesn't speak for all blacks. Okay, what if 10 of my black friends say it's okay? Well, they don't speak for all blacks. Okay, but you're white. How do you speak for all blacks? I don't get it. You know, so honestly, if anyone has any other thoughts on cultural appropriation, please do feel free to tell me. I'm going to tell you that you're body policing, you're clothing policing, and you wouldn't like it if I did that to you. You wouldn't like it if I tried to tell you, hey, you can't wear this or you'll be seen as this. You'll probably tell me to sit down and shut up and not tell you what you can and cannot put on your body. So, yeah. I think clothing choices and the freedom to choose your own clothing choices is a very valid part of your self-expression, bodily autonomy, and honestly, I think it has more to do with cultural appreciation than cultural appropriation. I think there's a huge, huge difference, and people are getting those things mixed up, and it's really, really annoying. I don't think I'll run into any problems about that in Oregon, but and I certainly didn't run into any problems about that in California, but honestly, it's just body policing. Yeah. Luke, did you have any further thoughts on the subject?
You people suck.
That's racist.
I'll give it a fuck.
Oh man. So obviously I'm putting this on YouTube, but I think I might cross-post it to Tumblr just to see how much hate we get for it. Troll. No, but even though I'm saying that, I am serious. I do think it's a bunch of crap. Everything comes from somewhere, honestly. Hooded jackets come from somewhere. Hoodies, that style, boots. Pretty much every style everywhere comes from somewhere. I don't know, it's stupid. So our friend Jude wanted us to help him out by recording him. I don't know how much longer my battery will last, but I'm willing to do that. This is mine, but I can text it or email it to you.
Oh no, we'll get my phone in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I check out one of those watermelons?
Hey people, we have successfully made it to Oregon, Portland to be exact, actually. Yeah, last time we were coming to you from Grants Pass, and now we are in Portland. We are by a library and a many. We're going to sleep by a church, and hopefully no one will have any problems. But most churches aren't open on Friday, so we'll be fine. Scouting this library for outlets, and they do not have to be on the side of the library. So, yeah. Nope, it is not open right now. Anyway, we made it. We got picked up by this awesome guy, Jude. And he was initially driving to Salem. He had to make a pit stop there. And then he agreed to take us all the way to Portland because he's meeting up with a girl here. And it's pretty awesome. So we're in Portland. He bought us some food, and he took us to a public shower where they had no time limit, so, you know, Loki and I could shower for however long we wanted, and other things occurred. And, we're pretty happy. Yeah. So, tomorrow we're going to come back to the library. I'm going to text Alice or Jude, or, you know, probably text them both and see who responds first. And we're going to record Jude at the skate park again, this time on his phone for his Instagram. And Maybe Alice will drive us around Portland, like she said, once we get here. So, we're gearing up for a fun winter, you guys. We're gonna spend the winter here if possible. And I get delicious pineapple chips and veggie chips. They did not have kale chips, which is disappointing, but it's okay. And I have a Pokeball Lockable. Hi, Pokeball Lockable.
Hi.
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 Say hi to the YouTubes. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna go to bed now. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning.